So today, I'm going to step down as the president. I think that I had more fun when I was able to be the big brother and ambassador to everybody. You know, I thought about Dwayne Wade retiring tomorrow, and I can't even tweet it out or can't be there.
All right, what is up, guys? I'm back here to make another video, and I've been meaning to make one pretty much all season since I made my last one because it was super fun. But when you throw your season into the trash can early and call it quits, LeBron, and you only have about 2 more wins or 1 more win than you did last year, there's not really a whole lot of news. But this one's kind of big, and I don't think people realize how kind of big it is. It's important to go over the details on this, and I think that yeah, if you haven't heard, Magic Johnson is stepping down as the Lakers president, and I think this is a huge deal for a number of reasons. But first, I just want to talk about what this is not about, and you're gonna hear a lot tomorrow. You're gonna hear a lot from different like media members that this is about the Lakers losing. It's about the system not working. It's about Magic and LeBron not getting along, or it's about the Lakers being a circus like they have been for the last 6 years in terms of management and who to hire. None of that's true at all. I think the biggest reason for Magic stepping down is the man is so busy. He owns so many businesses, and really he's trying to win a championship right now with the Dodgers. So it's too hard to do what he's doing, and that's really where it is, where it's at. But also, I think this was called about a month ago or something. Yeah, around a month ago, there was leaks that Rob and Magic may not have been on the same level because Magic could never be there, and Rob was kind of walking around the facilities letting people know and asking where Magic was, and clearly frustrated that he wasn't there enough. So that definitely played a factor, and that just goes into what we're all trying to say here is that he's really busy, and it just didn't work out. But yeah, I think that's the main point to look over. But also the league, and this is what he mentioned in his final kind of closing thoughts before he left, was that the league really didn't, and this is kind of something that I think Adam Silver handled poorly, and it was just the idea that he couldn't talk to players, he couldn't be himself, he couldn't be a figure in basketball that he's been used to being since he retired. Obviously, one of the 5 greatest players ever, and he couldn't give his opinion on basketball matters and what he loved. He couldn't talk to the friends and family he made around the league, the great players he's friends with, because he'd get a tampering fine. And I think that really sucks because he's a huge personality and he likes to have fun, and he's kind of like the larger than life personality that Shaq is, where they're very successful but they still like to have fun. And I just think it's sad to see him go. But I think there's a few takeaways that I really want to make here because or a few points that I really want to make because I think there's going to be a few important indicators and things that come from this. And these are mainly things that I thought about when I first heard this. And I think the biggest one is to look out for is LeBron's going to be gaining a lot of power now in this organization. And some people think I overreact to that, but I think those who saw the season know that Magic was really the only one who could call him out on how things needed to be run, and he's kind of the only one that LeBron, I think, respected because LeBron does have a big ego. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. He's one of the greatest players ever, so I think Magic was the only one that could check him. And so now I think with LeBron having more power, we're going to see less of a system next year. We don't even know who's coming in as a coach. If Luke Walton gets fired, that's still up in the air. But LeBron is going to have more power to run his system because I know Magic had the direction of trying to make it fast and trying to make it like Showtime, trying to make it like the Warriors. But LeBron is going to run that, and that kind of scares me because he did not do a good job of that this year. But maybe he'll play better. I don't know. Maybe it'll work more. I don't think the LeBron system at his age is good. Secondly, and this also ties in with LeBron, it worries me that LeBron will not be as committed to this team now. And some people think that's kind of an over-exaggeration, but I really think that when we got Magic and when Magic cleared space with D'Angelo to get LeBron, everyone said LeBron came here for reasons other than basketball, but at the end of the day, it was still LeBron and Magic in the room the night before free agency talking about, okay, which guys do you want? Let's sign these guys. Let's go after these guys. It was their thing from the start. And I think that now that they're losing that and they're losing a sense of direction, I think that LeBron, he has so many projects off the court. I think he's going to be more willing to look at those projects and kind of less involved with the Lakers, especially because if he doesn't like Rob Pelinka, which there's not a whole lot of reasons to believe that, but if he doesn't like the rest of management, then he could be looking at, cruising year 17. If we don't get a free agent, I'm just kind of over this. Okay, and also another huge, and I think this is probably the biggest reason that I'm really kind of bummed out about this, and this is not news that we wanted to hear as Laker fans, is because I think now the Lakers are losing leverage. They're 100% losing leverage around the league, and I think that's for two reasons. One, it's kind of been rumored that Rob Pelinka may not have the greatest relationships around the league, and that's why it's nice to have Magic when you're doing those negotiations and trade talks, because Rob Pelinka represented some of the biggest free agents, obviously Kobe Bryant, and he's a stern, I don't know if stern is the right word, but he's a businessman, and he negotiates and he presses people and he presses GMs, and he's done that his whole career. And so now him getting into a position of power, there's GMs around the league who don't want to really do him any favors. Why would they help him out? So yeah, I think that's really concerning that we don't have that end of the negotiations anymore, where I think we had Magic's kind of charismatic style of talking to people, his giant smile, he's well liked. I think that was just such a plus in negotiations when talking to these other GMs. But now I think now that other GMs see him gone, I think it's really time to go after Rob Pelinka, and maybe not go after him, but maybe not be so willing to help him, because Rob Pelinka is almost he's the opposite. He's more dull. He's more systematically oriented. He's not a people person to the same extent. I think he speaks well, but still, like I said, I think the reputation is a big one. Secondly, the Lakers are losing leverage here because of free agents, and I really am concerned now about the free agents, because I didn't think we were not going to make the playoffs and only win 36 games, or is it 37 now? That's worrying, because I really think now, if you're Anthony Davis and you're looking at this situation, you're thinking, okay, LeBron got injured, he came back and he still doesn't look good. There's question about his age and his health. Can he still play defense? And now you're looking at, okay, hold on, they got rid of Magic, and I'm not sure a head coach is going to be there next year. What system are they running? What are they going to pitch me if I even talk to them? And that's the biggest problem, is that now that we're stuck in this situation with LeBron, who players might not want to play with, maybe they do. I still think they do, but if they don't, it's worrisome, because we're now going into year 2 of this. We have this 3-year contract, because it's a 4-year player option for LeBron. It is scary now to know we are locked into that, because everyone says, oh, you can trade LeBron, you can figure out something to get out of this. It's like, no, you can't. You can't. They're not going to trade LeBron as much as we want to. If LeBron came out and averaged 10 points next year, they are not trading LeBron, because you just don't do that. You don't work that hard to acquire a free agent, or you don't work that hard to acquire top talent in the league and then have them settle their family down, buy a new house, and then ship them off, because they can do that. LeBron does not have a no trade clause, sorry. But you don't. That's the last thing you want to do, is pull sort of a Raptors situation where you kind of just kick DeMar DeRozan out, and everyone kind of looks at that like, I don't know if I want to go play for them. And I think, who else did that happen to? Blake Griffin maybe for the Clippers? I'm forgetting someone. I know I'm forgetting someone. I don't know. But so that's something that's concerning. And so I think just overall, this just isn't really a great time to be a Laker fan. We are all kind of down about losing and not winning, and everyone wants to talk about drafting a player and we get a higher pick. It's just like, that is always very up in the air. There's no guarantee. Okay, sorry for the break there. I was just going to say there's no guarantee with these draft picks. I think people are putting too much faith in them. So we're really in an unsure spot right now as Laker fans. We're not really sure what system we're going to have, what players we're going to have, what coach we're going to have. We're not sure if we're going to have another president. We're not sure if Rob Pelinka is going to be the only thing running things. So there's a lot of uncertainty, and this is really what happened around 2013 with Kobe after Dwight, and even a little bit before with Jim Buss making mistakes and hiring D'Antoni, is free agents do not want to come to a place with instability. They need to know they can count on an organization, on a system. And so I think that's one of the biggest one of the biggest reasons that this is not great news. And of course, losing Magic as our president, just objectively, he's awesome. So I mean, I'm sure all Laker fans are bummed out. Also, one more thing is the Clippers now get stronger because they have Jerry West, who is historically just one of the greatest leaders in the front office, completed the Kobe Shaq trade, and so now I think that they have an actual system. As scary as that is, who would have thought the Clippers are actually doing something correct, or not correct, but they actually don't look like a complete mess like they have been for like who knows how long. I mean, they're a joke. Are they still in our building? Get them out of there. But actually, I think they look better, and I think Jerry West is looking way better because he doesn't have to compete with Magic. I think that's a great. I think that was one of the best reasons we had Magic, is because he could kind of overshadow Jerry West a little bit. But yeah, as far as the news goes today, this could mean a lot of things. It could be over speculation, but at the same time, they're kind of all valid points as why this would. Best case scenario, it means nothing for the Lakers, which is entirely that's very low probability. And worst case scenario, this is not very good at all, and this could mean the 4-year plan that Magic set up with LeBron is really gonna take a dive. So I wish this wasn't my second video. I wish I could have done something more awesome, but I just wanted to talk about this a little bit. And yeah, I hope everything's okay. I'll talk to you guys soon, hopefully, if I do another video. Yeah, not a great day to be a Laker fan. What is up, guys? I just wanted to say something really quick. I finished making this video about like an hour ago. I've been editing it now, and I'm in a much better mood since I've kind of gotten over the Magic thing that had me down, I'll be honest. But I just wanted to say really quick that this is my second video on this channel. If you haven't seen the first one, go check it out. But I just wanted to say that I'm having fun making these, and it's not going to be too serious of a channel, but when Laker news comes up and stuff, I might just hop on the camera and talk about it a little bit, and just find other people out there who want to talk about this stuff, because I'm not going to try to blow you away with any footage or anything, but I just think it's cool to talk Lakers, and I think that is what this channel will be about if it moves forward. Let me know what you think about this video, and thank you so much. I will see you soon.